Hey y'all, welcome to the vlog. No exotic locations or fun events or cool gravel today, just a ride to the coffee shop and to the chiropractor. But I wanted to take some time to kind of give a little history about me and queer gravel and what I do and why I'm making this channel. I figured it'd be fun to take you along my standard coffee shop ride and tell you a little bit about myself. My name is Abby Robbins, aka Queer Gravel. I use they, them pronouns. I am a queer and non-binary cyclist. To get into like the history, I became accidentally bike famous when I was the first and only non-binary person to officially complete Unbound Gravel. I actually won my category, which is cool. Kind of by default, but I did finish, which, you know, if I hadn't have finished, I wouldn't have won. And since that moment, my life has kind of blown up when it comes to bikes and bike stuff. I've gotten connected with some really killer brands and a lot of really awesome folks in the industry who've been helping me kind of spread the message of queer and trans inclusion in our sport. It's truly been a wild ride. I've been able to do things that I would never have been able to do otherwise without the support of these amazing brands. And really, it's just been a wild experience, absolutely wild. In the midst of all this wildness, it's really been my goal to make whatever has been good for me, good for as many other queer and trans folks as humanly possible. Because surely it's not about me. Gravel is amazing because everyone can be included. It doesn't matter if you're fast or slow, if you got a fancy bike or a junker bike, anybody can show up and ride. All bikes are gravel bikes. While I'm stoked on that, and I'm stoked that I get a little bit of bike fame, the truth is the cycling industry is way behind when it comes to gender inclusion, when it comes to racial inclusion, when it comes to the inclusion of people with different abilities, different body sizes. It's pretty frustrating, actually. But the cool part is that, at least in my experience, the industry is really ready for change. And if I'm honest, gravel cycling is really leading that change. And it's really been my experience that these people who have held this much power and control over the sport and truly every aspect of our society, they're really interested in growing and changing. And apparently, I'm gonna help them do that. It's important to note though that I'm not alone. The work that I've been doing really follows in the footsteps of a lot of the work that Molly Cameron has been doing. Molly has come in and been like a total bike mom to me and been so supportive and really helped me kind of get my footing in the industry, feel comfortable at events, showing up, being a quote unquote influencer. So big shout out to Molly. You should definitely check out her and what she's doing with the Ride Group and all of her amazing work, but also the push for inclusion of non-traditional gender experiences is also the push for inclusion of athletes of different abilities, different body sizes, different races. I think about the work of like what the Black Foxes are doing. They're all badass and I love anytime I get to hang out with any of them. Also, people like Meg Fisher, who is a para-athlete and a badass, Dr. Meg Fisher, excuse me. People like Marley Blonsky, who has become a really dear friend of mine, who is working to get the bike industry up on some of these standards for people with bigger bodies. So it really is a team effort, and I feel super stoked to be a part of this team. And I guess that kind of leads me to why I'm doing these vlogs. Whew, a little bit of a grade here. I'm super out of shape, sidebar. I got an overuse injury at Unbound this year and been nursing my knee back to health. But damn, I lost a lot of fitness. So my mission and kind of purpose with these vlogs, I'm really interested in giving more of a voice to queer athletes, specifically trans and non-binary athletes, both at events and just in like, you know, your day-to-day, normal, everyday coffee shop ride. I want more people to feel comfortable and safe getting into bikes, specifically into gravel, which I'm on right now. Sort of, kind of baby gravel. So to that end, people need to see that people like them exist in these spaces. And I think that's really my goal, to exist in gravel cycling and maybe even to thrive in gravel cycling. Maybe not as an elite athlete, but as somebody who can show up regardless of ability and have a really awesome time. And so that's what I'm trying to do. And you know, I love gear. Everyone who knows me knows I love gear. And so I'll definitely do gear reviews and things like that, show you my setups and how I'm doing what I'm doing. But really more than that, I really just want people to know that they can show up and they can be in these spaces and they can see what it's like. And if for any reason you can't make it to these badass events, I want you to have a little less FOMO. I want you to be able to watch these vlogs and feel like you're a part of it anyway. That was that All right, coffee has been acquired and I'm headed to the chiropractor. Chiropractic is the one thing that has been maybe the most helpful in dealing with my knee injury. Oh, hell yeah.
Oscar Free down at the Greenbelt. And then I had a motocross accident. Yeah, I see where you go. Enjoy you.
Yeah, you too, man.
Okay.
Chiropractor is done. I feel much better. You know, I think the other thing that excites me about this vlog project is that it gives me a chance to kind of show off some of the more everyday adventures. I'm at a point in my life where I can't go on big gravel rides all the time. So that means I have to do a lot more adventuring around town. The adventures that I go on can't be epic all the time. And I want people to know that that's okay. So really, this vlog series is about just the flat out joy of cycling in all its forms. Any day you're on a bike wins, as far as I'm concerned. So please like, share, subscribe, follow along, and maybe most importantly, get out on some of your own adventures yourself. All right, well, I'm almost home, so I'm gonna finish my ride and I will see y'all in the next one.